I'm still going to have a Motley Crüe record playing up the tube. Tommy would dig me up and use my bones for drunk.
At the age of 73, Mick Mars stunned the rock world when he came forward with serious accusations against Motley Crüe. From being cut out of profits to being sidelined in key band decisions, Mars claimed his brothers in music had turned against him. But this wasn't just a simple disagreement. It was the beginning of one of the most explosive feuds in rock history. Today on StarLoop News, we take a closer look at the truth behind Mick Mars and Motley Crüe. Born Robert Allen Deal in 1951, Mick Mars grew up in a struggling household in Indiana. Before Motley Crüe, he spent nearly 2 decades grinding it out in California's underground music scene, facing rejection after rejection. But those failures built the grit and style that defined him when he co-founded Motley Crüe in 1981. From the very start, Mars became the musical anchor of the band. While Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee, and Vince Neil chased wild headlines and chaos, Mick stayed focused on the music, delivering the heavy riffs that gave us classics like Kickstart My Heart, Girls, 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 and Dr. Feelgood. But behind his powerful guitar tone was a man living in constant pain. At just 17, Mars was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis, a rare bone disease that caused his spine to slowly fuse. He underwent painful surgeries and lived with rods in his back just to stand on stage. Yet for over 4 decades, he never missed an album, a tour, or a recording session. In fact, insiders revealed that most of the guitar tracks you hear on Crüe records came entirely from Mick himself. No stand-ins, no tricks. That dedication made what happened next all the more shocking. In October 2022, Mars announced he was stepping back from touring due to health issues, but made it clear he was still an official member of the band. Soon after, however, Motley Crüe introduced guitarist John Five as his replacement, and Mars' image was quietly erased from tour promos. To many fans, it looked less like a retirement and more like a betrayal. By April 2023, things exploded. Mick Mars filed a lawsuit against Motley Crüe, accusing his bandmates of conspiring to oust him and cut his share of profits from 25% down to just 5%. He also revealed shocking details, alleging that some members relied on backing tracks, drum loops, and lip-syncing, while he remained the only one truly performing live. The Crüe fired back, claiming Mars' health and memory had declined. But many fans sided with Mick, seeing him as the heart of the band who had been unfairly pushed aside. Through it all, Mick Mars chose not to fade into silence. Instead, he reinvented himself. In 2024, he released his debut solo album, The Other Side of Mars, a raw, powerful record filled with anger, defiance, and his signature guitar sound. Critics hailed it as one of the most personal works of his career, and fans quickly pushed it onto the rock charts. At 73, Mars proved he didn't need Motley Crüe's name to command respect. His music spoke louder than any lawsuit ever could. Today, as legal battles continue, Mick Mars stands as more than just a guitarist. He's a survivor, a fighter, and an artist who refused to be silenced. His story is one of loyalty, betrayal, and ultimately, redemption through music. So what do you think? Was Mick Mars betrayed by the very band he helped create? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love stories that dig into the hidden truths of rock legends, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Only here on StarLoop News.